Hey YouTube, Tyler Cohen here, back with another video. Today's topic is stop being liked, start being respected. So I just want to start by talking a little bit about myself. When I was younger, back in middle school, I have a clear memory of I always wanted to buy stuff for other people or give them, literally even just give people stuff, whether it was money or shoes or anything. Um, and that, I just kind of realized recently by seeing something and, also just thinking and knowing, I think that stems from, the people pleaser archetype basically is, stems from the fact that my father as a person never really taught me, how to make tough decisions or how to make decisions in general or anything like that, or, be respected or anything. But that's besides the point. I'm not really here to be the blame game guy or the trauma person, but most toxic or unhealthy things we do usually stem from our parents or from traumas from our past. So that is always a good thing to realize and accept and try to learn from. So there's nothing wrong with that. But anyway, back to the point. Yeah, so I used to buy stuff. I remember vividly, there was this one kid I was friends with, right, that I would always buy him ice cream or an iced tea or something. And it was simply because I wanted to be liked, I wanted to be his friend, and I thought basically buying my way in was the way to do it. Um, I don't really know why I wanted to be his friend. I guess I thought he was cool, whatever. I was a bit of a delinquent back in the day. And so I guess I looked up to other delinquents, and he was definitely one. Um, not that I put any blame on him or know his full story. I know he had a tough life, but, doesn't excuse being a dickhead. But anyway, that's besides the point. The blame is on me. Again, just being an asshole that I was, and basically just wanting to be friends with everyone. Right, so I would do that by, just being the nice guy, right? You ask me for anything, oh yeah, I'm there, I'm gonna do it. And I still do that to a default, and I'm trying to break that habit, and I very much have a problem with saying no. I'm very bad at saying no to people. Even when I don't want to do something, it should just be I don't want to do it, so no. But I still have a tough time, whether it be at work or with friends or family or whatever. It's tough. But yeah, I mean, I think the goal for you and me both should be respect, being respected over being liked. Another example is a friend of mine that I do work for sometimes. Obviously doesn't respect me. He likes me, we're friends, we're buddies, we laugh, we have fun, but there's obviously no respect there when it comes to, the work I put in, and then the fact that I have to ask him for months to get paid because, and again, part of it is my fault because I'm trying to be this nice guy and be oh, don't worry about paying me, just pay me when you can, right? And then of course months go by and I'm still waiting to get paid. But that's my own fault for being oh, don't worry about it. So you have to build respect. And how you do that is pretty simple. I can't say that what I'm going to tell you is guaranteed, because I still have to work on it. But I think we all kind of know, right? Like how, like the difference between being liked and being respected. And it's just a matter of putting it out in the air and doing it. And that is, respecting yourself, simple enough, like being honest. Um, being honest with yourself and with others, and just saying it is what it is, right? Like, if, let's say you're at work and someone's like, hey, can you, I don't know, pick up my shift or whatever, and you don't want to, it's as simple as saying no. Like, no, I don't want to, or no, I'm busy, whatever. But, honestly, not even lying. Like, just say no, I don't want to. Or if you actually have a reason, tell them. But, you shouldn't have to worry about, like, oh, if I don't take this shift, they're going to hate me or whatever. Like, that's stupid. Like, say no, and, that's that. Same thing, like, if your boss asks you, like, oh, hey, can you come in? I know it's your day off, blah, blah. You just say no. Like, no, like, I mean, again, this can fluctuate depending on where you work, or, how things are, whatever. I mean, it's not a dead set thing, but I think, especially in a corporate world, which is like what I work in, just like minimum wage type bullshit, like, you really don't need to stick your neck out for that shit, bro. Like, it's not worth it. And I think you'll build more respect by being honest and turning down people when they're asking you to do that, rather than taking all the shifts and doing all this other stuff. Like, it's not really worth it. So yeah, guys, I mean, just respecting yourself, and being honest with yourself and everyone else around you really is like the key, I feel like, to being respected. As weirdly simple as it sounds, and even like saying it to myself, it sounds weird, but yeah, I think just honesty is how you gain respect. Because if you are being honest, you are being your whole self, you're being your true whole self, and people are gonna respect you for that. You're not faking anything. You're not, pretending to be anyone else. I mean, if your whole true self is a dick, then, people might, again, and this is a different thing too. People might dislike you, but also still respect you. It's kind of like, well, think of it this way. I was going to say Andrew Tate, right? But I don't think anyone that dislikes him necessarily respects him. But think of it this way. Even if I would rather be disliked by 1 million people and respected by one, right? If that one person actually, was genuinely respected me. Because, even though those millions of people dislike you, like, if that's who you truly are, they're really not even worth having around, right? Like, you don't gain anything from them. As long as you have that true respect from that person that genuinely cares about you, like, that's where it counts. But I also don't think that that's like a realistic outlook, right? Like, being yourself isn't gonna make everyone hate you. There are gonna be, I think, for the most part, a lot of people that like you still, even if you are truly honest and respected. But it is an interesting world, man. And in like instances of like the laws of power and stuff, as you're hopefully gathering that information, I would definitely recommend it. Read books like that, Laws of Power, Robert Greene books, stuff like that. Like, you're gonna learn, like, sometimes it's better to just keep your mouth shut, and that's gonna help you be respected, because even though keeping your mouth shut maybe isn't being your true self, or being honest because, you know, you're holding back. But, you know, I think it's like it's tactical honesty, right? Or tactful honesty. Like, be honest, but you don't always have to put it out there, you know? So pick and choose and be smart and be honest. And I think that is where respect will come. Don't be a people pleaser. Be able to say no and be honest. And that is where the respect will come. And I think you'll find that you'll still have a lot of people that like you, but they're also going to respect you rather than people that like you but don't respect you, you know? And I think it's a better trade-off. So I hope you guys were able to take something from this video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.